Hey, and welcome back to Viewfinder. Today we have a train to take, right? And also cat to meet. And for some reason, I don't know, like I think in the last recording I just misread your name.
Shall we continue onward?
Yeah, I want to
The
say
train
like,
will take us to Haraya's station, a place where science and art meet nature.
I want to say this is not just cat, but Kate. For some reason I missed the I. It might have been too late when I was recording last, and it's definitely not any earlier today. In any case, ooh, Ascend. Let's see what kind of posters they have here. Apparently on the Ascend. Ascend. Oh, but all of them look slightly different. Huh, interesting. I guess I can take the station. There seem to be 5 hubs. A Heron station. Okay, this is where we are. Hub completed. Okay. I can go over to Hiraya. Okay, at least it gives me like a good estimate for like how long the game is, which is, you know, always nice. I'm assuming it says completed because, you know, all of the levels are completed, right? I don't know if it's going to talk about like any other stuff.
Aran was a brilliant designer. All the lovely artistic elements you see are all thanks to his handiwork. Though his colleagues were just as amazing in their own right. Their work was always set to change the world. Or so they said. Often.
Oh, lovely. I can even sit. But I still can't pet you. You know how rude that is.
Oh, I'm Kate, by the way. An artificial record keeper, developed by Mirren to maintain this place. I'll be here to assist you in any way that I can. And I look forward to seeing what wonders you discover.
Well, there are sure a lot of wonders here. Well, still disappointed. Give me a pet button. You can't just put a cat in front of me like this, okay? But I do like that we can sit. It's kind of nice. You know, it's like a smaller detail, but then again, we could sit before, right? Anyway, let's explore.
Glad to find out that's how they got around.
I mean, to be fair, we are still kind of in a simulation, you know, of a simulation inside of a weird white sphere inside of a lab.
This must be the next set.
Yep, and that
Maybe
definitely...
we'll find out more about the work being done in this area.
Well, maybe we could, but that would require me to talk for a second, okay? First of all, I want to check out these gardens here, okay?
Whoa, is that a tree? It's beautiful. I've never really seen a tree up close before. Imagine seeing something like this every day. That would be pretty amazing.
I mean, yeah, I get it. It's quite dystopian where you're living, okay? But good thing that we are currently in a more fantastic world, right? And, I mean... if I saw a tree like this, I don't think I would necessarily say that it looks healthy, but it does work with the color palette, right? Somebody kissed those trees, I feel like. I don't know, it's like the first thing that I thought of, but maybe it's also like different marks. Huh. Anyway, like, it works with color palette, but like if I saw like a tree like this orange and red, I would assume it would be like sick in a weird way. I don't know. Might just be how I interpret colors and the fact that I've never seen a tree with those. Anyway, also those palm trees that I was looking at, from what I remember, palm trees are like a lot fuzzier, right? Are they not? Maybe I'm just misremembering me seeing some. Anyway, what do you have here? A green box? Filage? World Tour? Village? I don't know how to read that. I don't know. Let's just accept that. What else? Turtle, okay. You have like more of those. Headphones, I can sit on those. It's probably kind of rude that they are just like kind of inside of me, but sure, let's just accept that. And yeah, I do know, like, I have already found those levels. Oh, look at that. That spoon and fork. Oh, lovely. I mean, food does look decent, but like, why do you have like so many dried mangoes? Okay. Why do you have like 3 packages of those like next to your, I guess, cutlery? And why do you only have like a... I am really disappointed why like everything just looks like that. Also, a plastic spoon? Huh. I mean, some people prefer that, right? Interesting. Definitely kind of a kitchen area of sorts. I mean, all of these places, you know, kind of seem rather livable. Like, especially compared with like the outside world, so that's probably cool. Some more math about like wind and aerodynamics, I'm assuming, of sorts. I know what you're measuring though. I'm just gonna accept that for now, you know? Not everything needs to be answered right now, I'm assuming. If it ever gets answered. Okay, some microscopes. Lovely. A bigger one that I can't interact with either. I don't actually know, like, how much I'm gonna be able to interact with, like, objects in the hub world. They might just be, like, a lot of flavor, right? Like, so far at least, it kind of feels like that. And I'm also assuming that I'm not gonna be looking for ducks in the actual levels now that I have, like, the one achievements, right? There was, like, one of those. Maybe I'd have, like, different objects per area, which could be interesting. But alas, let's just check out this area here. Look at those high towers there. Huh. I feel like we've seen similar ones before, right? And you have like a box here filled with little books, cassettes. Okay. Wait, are you also cassettes or like are you actually books? I don't think so. Just wanna get closer. I don't think I can jump up there though. Not quite sure. I mean, could be like some cassette case, I guess. Something like that. Definitely interesting combination of like the otherwise very futuristic and I said like solar punky in a way vibes that you got like from the other build or like the other areas, and then you have like still the cassettes, right? I don't know, maybe they just had like an issue with CDs. To be fair, I do like the vibes of cassettes, I guess. Like I wouldn't use them. I feel like they are very much not as convenient as like the alternatives, even CDs, but hey. It's okay. You just have like a divider wall here. Okay, sure, lovely. And the same world tour. There's somebody is a fan of this band. Huh? I can sit. I can't listen to that one. It's not an audio recording though. I mean, sitting is always nice, right? Can I see something cool from here? Oh, a note. I can actually see something cool from here, okay. I'll never take the art of walking into your work for granted. Oh, okay. I passed that wrong in my mind. I never take the art of walking into your work. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Oh. Oh. You just created an image by... Oh, okay. So they're adding mechanics. So like now if you see images from like the right angle, you can actually create them without holding them in your hand. That's actually a cool, I guess, extension of what you've had before. Also, it's raining. Huh. Rain's lovely. Oh, okay, there's more over there. I'm gonna try to not do that. Like, I'm gonna ignore it for a second, just in case I'm breaking something if I do so, right? It's like always what I'm worried about, but I don't think that there's anything... I mean, there's like a little bit over here, but it might just be not connected at this point. So it's fine. It's not like we can return. We kind of broke our return way. Okay. Still lovely. Some food. Delicious, probably. And over here. Nice one.
That's weird. Sorry, the simulation is really buggy on my end.
I just noticed like how different the ranges sounds like on this edge here. It's really weird. Huh. So nice. I'm assuming that they are mostly just experiencing like the acid rain. It's probably not as nice as it would be in here. Look at that. Oh, yeah, okay, this is just the background, I'm assuming, from this one, right? Yeah, it feels like it probably fits more over there. I thought it was like maybe another image. Oh, I see this. Okay, you have a teleporter over there that I can probably create in just a second. But I obviously want to explore, as always. Maybe I can climb, you know, up here. Like, there's always a part of me that thinks that the roofs are the perfect hiding spots for anything, basically. And in this case, I'm not even, I guess, flexible enough with my placement of stuff. So I'm assuming that if anything's in here, it would probably be up here. I don't know. Maybe also just overthinking this and it's never going to be on a roof. But you know, one day it's going to be, and I'm gonna be so happy about that. Hey, you. You actually have a button. Oh, pet the Kate. Pet Kate. It's what a lovely achievement. Okay, I think it's rude that I can only do it here, but sure. Ah, at least I found something. Okay. And more mangoes and some seeds. Sure. Beans? I don't even... I am not 100% sure what exactly you are eating here. Green peanuts? I don't know. Okay, let's just get the teleporter in order. Is it over here? It's over there. Okay. I do like that you get like a little bit of a wiggle room and, you know, you kind of just get pushed into the right position. Makes it a lot more convenient. But hey, time to teleport! Next area. Oh. The phone?
Oh, thank God, you answered. It's me. I don't know how it happened, but somehow I lost direct communication with you. Live comms don't seem to be working where you are. That should be fine, though. We can talk using this method, as long as you pick up. I'll try to leave voicemails if you can't. I've been monitoring your vitals in the system, so I'll keep you posted as you wander along. Good luck in there.
Okay. First of all, thanks that you are going to not interrupt me anymore. If that's like my understanding here, that I only get like the hints and stuff when I'm actually talking to like on a phone. Which sounds like a lot better actually. I don't know. I really... I mean, it sounds like such a, I guess, Let's Player issue that like people just constantly interrupt you because they don't know that you're talking, right? Anyway, but I kind of prefer that idea. Also, it's kind of funny because like we are still in this weird sphere, right? And like we are not physically changing location. We are kind of in a, I guess, in a simulation kind of VR room. So it's kind of weird that you can't just like stand next to the sphere and just like knock against it or something like that. But hey, maybe the technology is just like that advanced. All your hard work has led you to this moment. We're going to change the world. Huh. Lovely. All those lovely notes. Okay, it's actually been a few days since I last recorded, so I don't actually recall if this is Heron's writing. Might not be. Like you know, the writing style. I mean, I like not too many that it could be, so... Bring these to the planning session. Okay. Now computer. I'm gonna have to compare that at some point. Shot diagram 121C to a heron. Okay, it's not, so this is probably Hiraya. He'll laugh hard enough to wet himself. Fair enough, good plans. I'll pick up the photo. I'll need it in a second, right? But why? Oh, probably to probably go to the other side of the wall. It's probably the easiest way to do that. Can I just put you here? I mean, you are like that mountain here, right? Can I find like the perfect spot? I mean, it's basically the perfect spot, right? If I do it like this, there should delete enough, yeah. I'm just kind of, you know, cautious about like deleting too much, and I would like to avoid that. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to like remember the handwriting. To be fair, I don't know. It just didn't feel like a heron. I just pick you up. You found a collectible banana magnet. Okay, so bananas are what I have to collect here. This is also the first one, I'm assuming. Last time it told me, right? Like explicitly. I don't know if like it was just like the 1 out of 4 in this case. For that there are like 4 different ones here, or if it's like also the first one that I found. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna figure that one out soon.
These are interesting experiments, and I like that they're reliant on creativity. There's a lot of creativity in nature. Unexplainable things that uproot themselves and find purchase. I'll make sure to keep an eye out and see how this experiment might blossom.
Well, you do that. Past you. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna continue then. And look around for some more bananas or fruits in general. All it takes is 1 seed. Well, not always, but I feel like, you know, there's like some sort of like exponential growth, you know. Compound interest and stuff that you can have with certain plants. But I feel like you oftentimes still need like 2, right? Anyway, I guess I'm just gonna rebuild some gardens. Where exactly do you have to stand? Like I kind of want to... Okay, it's actually a little bit close, okay. Sometimes, you know, my my 3D vision, my, you know, I guess sense of 3D objects and terrain isn't quite up to the task, okay. And this is the teleport, okay. In just a second, I just need to find a way to stand here. How do I stand here? Because like I can't get closer, right? Like I would have to delete this wall somehow. Is there... Huh. Maybe I should have done so before, because like you're actually in the way. Unless I can stand on the pipe. No, okay. I might have to reset this level, I'm assuming, right? Like, because like I cannot stand here. I definitely have to delete this wall in particular. Unless there's like a picture that I missed. Because if there is, then I guess too bad. I only had like the one. And I also didn't see like a cop here, so maybe I just need to do that in a second. So I also can't do it like the other way around, right? Okay, you know what? Restart the level. Now I know what to do. I'm gonna... Should I answer the phone again? No, I'm gonna leave it and just see what happens if I leave it. For now, I need to... delete it from here. I'm assuming I'm gonna match what I'm seeing here basically perfectly, which would be here. But that doesn't let me jump around here, right? Like, this is the whole issue. Yeah, I can go back. I completely forgot that I can also, like, untake pictures. So, like, the angle is definitely wrong. I mean, this should be fine, though, right? Like, I still have, like, the floor here. So I'm guessing, like, a part of the game is going to be, like, pre-planning. So far, that hasn't really been an issue, I guess. Where did I stand? Is that here? Okay. Like, this time I definitely have like the wall behind here. So like in future puzzles I just have to remember that like I can just restart. To be fair, I could have also like rewinded, but it's probably been too long. It would have been, you know, quite some work. Anyway, I'm gonna listen to the message.
Hey, can you hear me? Hello? Oh, wait. Oh, I think this is voicemail. So weird. Sorry about this. I've been trying to get back in contact with you. We should be able to communicate through this method, though. I'll keep trying to call. On the bright side, I've been monitoring your vitals in the system, and we're still green on my end. I'll keep you posted if anything changes. Good luck in there.
Okay, lovely. So, first of all, I did pick up the... Yeah, okay, it's still gone. I just wanted to check. I think it's interesting that... Or like, not just interesting, but I like that they at least like were smart enough to have like 2 different versions in the beginning. Okay, that sounds like... I don't know, I didn't want to sound like too harsh, but you know what I mean. I do like that they at least have like 2 different versions of the call. I don't know if it's going to be like that in the future as well. I'm gonna try that like 2 or 3 times. Maybe it's just going to be like basically the exact same every single time. But I guess we will see. You know, I like to explore games like that. Oh, you have a lever.
Walk around this place brings back memories.
Pet. Ah, I can pet you everywhere now. Oh, why can't I do it like in the hub world? That's kind of weird.
At some point, we must realize that what we build with our hands is not enough. But to truly bring something to life, we must breathe life into it ourselves. There is no life in calculations on a board or in numbers on a screen. But there's life in our hands. The way we hold, the way we care.
Well, fair enough, right? I do think that, like, you know, making something, I guess, yourself in a way, right, putting your work in there is kind of important in many regards, but hey, like, for example, flipping this lever. Oh. Okay, this is the end puzzle. Okay, I'm guessing I need, like, all of the colors. This is a red one, so RGB classic style, right? Like, if you combine all of them, you should have all the colors. Also really interesting how, how you kind of zooming in. Well, it feels like a zoom like that. I mean, you're getting closer, but it feels like so much more extreme because of, like, the other borders, right? I just like that effect, right? It's, like, such a neat little thing. Look at that. Painting.
Brilliant, isn't it?
I mean, it is brilliant. Where are you hiding? On the other side of the wall still? Yeah, okay, but could you at least like jump up there so we could talk like that? Anyway, there's a lever over there. Huh. Wait a second. Always a pleasure to watch a mastered work. Breathtaking. Paint me next. And thought-provoking. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about cats now. Well, okay, how do I reach the other place? There's probably like a painting or something I can pick up somewhere. Can I make that jump? I can, okay. Let's see if it's actually worth it to do those jumps. I feel like it's really not. I feel like the game is kind of limited in where it puts secret. Like the secret bananas, to be precise. Oh, another lever. I could have just gone around here though. Okay, that wasn't like too bad. Anything here? Before I flip the lever, you know. Thank goodness the sensible idea guy tagged along for the meeting. Very lovely idea. You mean the outrageously handsome guy with the killer dress sense? I take it back. Look at you just standing there. In the pipe. You know, you could help. You know, in theory. Okay. Look at the purple. Huh? Okay, this is definitely the spot I want to stand at in just a second. Still very lovely. Okay. How do I go around? I guess that's just... Okay, that's just a stairway. For some reason I thought that would be like more of a puzzle to that. But hey, I guess there was in a way a puzzle where you look over there and you're like, oh yeah, I have to go another way. Oh. It's, you know... You could define it as a puzzle if you really wanted to, okay? That's kind of what I'm getting at. In any case, should be this one? Or this one? Oh, actually this one. I expected to be a little bit further away. Well, in any case, I guess this is just kind of, yeah, cut off. Nothing else. Time to teleport out. Lovely. Okay. With that, we have finished one area. I feel like... You know what? I can probably just go for like a second one, right? Like this is completely fine. I don't need to cut just yet. I don't actually expect there to be like a lot of change in the hub world, so I'm just gonna... Wait a second. I should probably look at this. Oh, now I get it. Okay. It was a banana magnet. I'm looking for magnets, which is also why I guess the collectible was called like that. Which is why I was so confused about that, right? Why would anything, you know, relate to bananas like that or like to magnets? But I guess it's just a solution. It's a banana magnet. So at least know where I have to look. Look at that. So people and rocks? I mean, as long as they're enjoying their stay. Let's teleport to the next level. Okay. Ow. What are you doing now? How am I hope I can... Okay, here's the thing. I have the weird suspicion that I'm gonna have to take pictures at some point, and this might be it. Or maybe I can change gravity. It's like one or the other, because otherwise I don't see any way to like reach it like that. Well, in any case, let's look around. There's something to listen to, but I can't reach it from here. Okay, but I can go inside. Ooh, stick it out. You look like you're in the zone, so I'll come back later. Right, somebody was really concentrating on something. Oh, something to read. Gonna read that in a second. First of all, let's look around what you got. Excellent growth. Move to phase 2 planter with the others. I mean, you're really looking at all of those plants. It's interesting how much, I guess, research they're doing in this virtual world, right? Like, I don't think this is a representation of like a real thing that they, like, to be fair, it is kind of real in a way, but I don't think that these plants actually produce oxygen. But hey, maybe they do. Would be kind of nice. Wait, more vermiculite for this test batch? Sure. I mean, good old minerals. I don't know. Let's examine this one though. My dreams are too practical and my plans are too dreamlike. Mirren said as much to me the other day when I joked that if the master hard drive goes up in smoke, we'll always have our memories if it doesn't take us along for the ride. You know what? I'm gonna just show the text. It's probably easier to read for me. Personally, I found my excellent double pun to be funny. She was not amused. Fair enough. It's just as well there's no winning a game of words with her. A long time ago I learned that only results can make a certain type of person pay attention. Luckily, the biochar experiments are going better than expected. Soon I'll... Oh, scrolling. Where was I? Soon I'll have interesting findings to share. Now, if I can just stabilize my soil variables, the loop I've programmed might have a chance of crossing over into our world. Okay. It's interesting. So they try to basically create first of all, create like a virtual environment and then like make it real in a way. Sounds interesting. And hey, at least I can add like a little bit of notes to my... I kind of broke something here. Okay, now let's return. I somehow, some way rewinded myself while I still had like the text box open, and I don't know how that's supposed to be doable. Did I... Wait a second. Okay, if you press E and R at the same time, you keep this one open, okay. I'm not gonna blame, you know, the game for that. I'm gonna blame my very dexterous fingers for that, apparently. In any case, yeah, I have like a few notes for like the characters. I don't think that they're going to be like that relevant, but I really struggle sometimes to like remember who is who, so, you know, that's why I just have like this notebook in front of me. Anyway, that's just me and my terrible memory. Good thing that I can just, you know, I guess watch back if it's needed. Huh. Use camera. Look through Viewfinder. Okay, you are a Viewfinder.
I believe their name is Melanie. Some of Araya's more playful work.
Oh! Fair enough. I was like kind of confused about that for a second. I guess, I mean, I did know that you can disappear, but it was just like kind of weird that you disappeared like in this corner, okay. Biochar case studies from Mirren. Note to self. Open with a pun. I mean, it didn't fully work. I guess. Anything else here? Do we have like a magnet for me? Like if there was a magnet, then it would probably be like on a table somewhere, right? Before I take like any pictures or anything like that. Maybe like a watermelon one? You know? Would make sense. In a way. Let's quickly like return to like the other room. I just feel like every single area is going to have like one collectible, more or less. Right? That's mostly how it's been before. I guess like, could also be like almost everyone, right? Like it could also be like one area where I just don't get one. It makes sense. You know what? I just have to double check, you know, before I reach the end and have to like revisit all the levels again. That doesn't actually hurt. Okay, now let's, you know, get the title scroll and look through the viewfinder. Okay, I cannot move around here. I can use the camera. Click. Okay, I'm getting a photo. I can do it twice. Do I want to do it right now, though? Because there's like another one. And here's the thing. I don't know how this game works. I don't know if I have like a limit for all of the objects here. Right, like if I can use this viewfinder one. Okay, no. They're like separate from each other. That's good to know. That's basically just what I wanted to test. Okay, anything cool up here? I mean, besides like the audio recording.
I've been running these biochar experiments for a few days now. Every time I think I finally achieved the perfect soil composition and nutrition. As soon as I mimic future climate conditions, poof, my work falls apart. It's disheartening, but not enough to slow me down. There must be something I'm missing. Maybe I can talk to Mirren about it.
I mean, maybe I also misunderstood this. Maybe it's not like a process where they are having like a virtual world and they're trying to make it like real, however that means, or maybe it's literally just that they have like a simulation of a, in a way, futuristic, like cleaner world, and they try, like, they talk about like soil composition, and then they want to apply that one like for, you know, their current world. I'm assuming that they also had like to deal with like whatever the outside is actually like. You know, you can also just use the camera like this, but it's probably but you can also like look through it properly. Good to know. And I have 2 of those, just in case I want to double teleport, I guess. Wait. Oh yeah, I can swap using Q, but I don't really need to. I can just put you here.
Excellent shot.
Excellent shot. Oh yeah, you're not even visible on there. Double teleporter. Just in case I want one. Okay, I guess we're teleporting to the next area then. There's not really a lot more to do here, I guess. And let's go. Okay. You need to be powered. I only need... Wait, 2. Okay, it's 2 lamps. I should be able to do that. I can look through here, but I can't really do a lot more. I can take like a photo of like this thing, obviously. Maybe I can use the solar panels, right? No, actually I have like another theory of what I want to do. Because like we have a battery here, right? And my first thought was like maybe I can clone batteries if I do it like in a good way, right? Oh, more notes. I'm gonna read through those in just a second. I'm just looking around just in case there's like something new. And also I see the other note. Specimen B, visible growth. Control specimen, no change. Metabolic flux conversion, risky, but acetate synthesis is ideal. Low acetate levels. Specimen B, stalled growth. Control specimen, no change. Okay, they're testing something here, okay. Back to the drawing board, increasing biochar doses to prep for restart. I don't really know what like the biochar is, but I guess just like ashes of like, you know, other plants and stuff, maybe? Improvement! Back down to 1 dose to maintain root quality. Huh, maybe. Okay. Where was I going with this? I want to take a photo. This is probably also why we have like 5 photos here, right? I can take a photo because I need one to reach the other side here, and I would like to not break anything. Let's make like a, you know, let's call it a bridge. Sure, over here. Should allow me to just go over here, and then we obviously have like the battery, but we only have like 1, so I'm assuming I'm right about my theory here.
I feel like Long, but I have a solution to this. Ay. This mess of my own making. He must know what Mirren has been working on. Squirreled away in her own little corner. Maybe I can find a way to help. That might put us back on good terms.
Mending relationships often felt harder for Haraya than tending to her plans. I wonder why she always put in the effort despite that.
To be fair, effort and results are not necessarily the same, but you know, it's definitely worth to keep like a friendly, not just work environment. I mean, I feel like if you spend like that much time, you probably, you know, it would be nice to end up with friends, right? Anyway, let's just leave it at that and pick up the battery. Because like my theory now is, what if because like I can't turn the viewfinder, right? But if I take another picture here and pick it up and then turn you a little bit. I don't want to break you though. So let's do it like this. Okay, I can definitely see you, because like if I pick you up, then I should just be able to, right? Get like a second one going, right? Right? I hope. Yeah, take a picture. And I get a second one. Okay, and I can just combine you like this in theory. Huh? That was like a nice melody that played. Or like a weird sound. Let's put it there and let's get the other one. Technically, if you really wanted to, you could like get so many batteries here, right? But I feel like I'm fine with 2.
That's quite the clever solution.
I know, I'm so clever. And you're so great, I would pet you if I could. Oh, I can. Oh. Okay, but seriously. Let's leave, I guess. This is kind of it. Teleport to the next area.
I've been meaning to ask, what brought you here? To the simulation?
Can't even answer.
Not that I mind company. On the contrary, really. I find you to be quite adventurous. And fun.
Well, if only everyone would call me adventurous and fun, okay? No, but seriously, it's kind of funny that I can't answer here, but maybe I get to in the future. But it doesn't seem like I've had like a lot of dialogue options so far, so I have some pets. Pick up a game?
I remember this. Haraya once told me that there's power in nurturing something. I'm uncertain by what she meant, but you seem to have a handle on things.
Tomodachi, okay, instead of a Tamagotchi, okay. I mean, to be fair, we apparently needed another friend, so sure. You can rotate, we can align. Huh? Am I misunderstanding this? I don't think I can place you in the world. I can't place you in the world? Okay, that's like what I expected. Wait a second, can I don't know what I want to do with that one though, but let's keep it in mind for now. I probably need it for something. No, not quite what I expected. I mean, I could open this gateway here? In a way, I could maybe make it up there. Because technically that's a floor, right? Yeah. So I can make it up here. I just want to check if there's like anything up here, right? Like as always. I am somewhat curious about like the high spaces, and since I'm already so high up that I don't really notice the height anymore, it's fine, right? Also I can climb up here now. Huh? Oh, you're unhappy now. I'm assuming that's probably what the noise was, but first of all I have to climb. Okay, the climbing is important. A part of the game. What are you doing there? Okay, I guess I can't climb on here. And I don't really want to go over... You know what? I can just rewind time, right? I can use the camera, but why? I want that. I have tools on this side. Why are they on this side? Huh. Like, obviously, if I take a photo here, right? Oh, wait a second. I'm stupid. If I take a photo here, I do have another viewfinder, right? And obviously that doesn't help me here because I can't really leave. But I feel like I get what I have to do now, because if I... Okay, maybe I can leave. If I place this image in the right position, I can take a photo of the teleporter over there. Would have to be like this, right? Yeah, kind of. Let's try this. And you can see the teleporter. And if I pick it up, then I can also put it like somewhere here. I know it's not my finest work, but maybe this is enough. Seemingly it is. Let's teleport back. And with that, we've made it back to the hub world. But in any case, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be seeing you next time. Till then, have a good one, and bye-bye.